A very exciting night here on DXB today because I'm at Roxy Cinemas in Dubai Hills Mall for the premiere of Beyond the Likes. This is a special film that takes place in the USA and in the United Arab Emirates. I'm going to be meeting some of the cast and one of the producers as well, and I cannot wait. Let's dive in. And we are here with one of the stars of Beyond the Likes, actor, writer, director, slam poet. It's Tosin Moran-Fowler. Is that all the things you do?
Yeah, you got it. You nailed it. You even added on slam poet. You got it all.
Well, you do a lot, and you make your own films, filmmaker as well.
That's right.
And just being here with some local talents right here from the UAE, and of course, the likes of Matt Rye from those guys.
Yeah, well, you know, I was playing an actor, so as an actor, playing an actor, it wasn't too much of a leap to figure out what kind of...
You've been doing your research.
Exactly, I kind of was born to play that role. But he, you know, he's a guy who really just wants his art to be respected. He wants to be able to perform, and there's something about that speaks to all of us who have parts of ourselves that we want to show the world. And this is a movie about how a bunch of influencers created influencing culture by becoming viral on YouTube and all of that stuff in early 2007. And they are the ones who found a way to create audiences of their own. So I think it's a beautiful story about like empowerment, and all along the way, it's a love story too. So it's got a little bit of everything.
And here we are with one of our biggest names with Beyond the Likes. It's none other than Terrence J. An absolute honor to meet you, sir.
It is my pleasure to be here. I'm so excited to be back in Dubai. This movie means a lot to us, and thank you for having us.
We cannot wait to see the movie. I love the fact that it is social media based.
Yeah.
And you as someone who's been on 1 and 6 in Park since 2000, you've had that pre-social media fame,
yep.
And you've got 3 million followers on Instagram now, so you've experienced both.
Yeah.
What do you think the real difference is for you? Do you think it's better? Do you think it's worse?
You know, I just think it's different. I remember when Twitter came out and we were on TV, you know, starting the first Twitter accounts. And so to look at where the world is now, you know, TikTok and Instagram and so many different social media outlets, I think people are connecting in different ways. But I also feel like there's disadvantages to that as well. What's interesting about this story is it takes you back to 2008 when, you know, social media influencers first really started, you know, populating our screens. And so it's a beautiful story of love and friendship and you know, traveling. And so I can't wait for everybody to see it.
And now we're here with the man himself, Mr. Don Benjamin, AKA Cameron. Thank you so much for being on DXB today.
Man, thank you for having me.
So I want to know more about Cameron. What type of guy is he? None of us have seen the movie yet. I can't wait. I have seen the trailer.
Yeah.
To go all the way from the US to the UAE for a girl. Have you done that before?
Yo, love will make you do crazy things, man. You know what I mean? Drive you across the world. But, you know, Cam he goes for what he wants in everything. And that's what he is in this story. He goes for his career and he goes for the love of his life. So.
Now, I think it's safe to say that this movie could not have happened without the work of this man right here. It's Elijah Long. Thank you so much for being on DXB.
Thanks for having me. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for bringing this movie to us. So where did the idea come from?
Well, the idea came from an amazing script. We wanted to film this in another part of the world, but we didn't know exactly where. I was just getting settled into Dubai in the MENA region, and I said, why don't we bring this to Dubai? Great locations that have never been seen on camera before, and it was time. It was time to merge those two cultures. So
absolutely, and we love to see the collaborations between our nations. But as a producer, there must be a logistical challenge. You've got a whole crew in the US, you've got a whole crew here, you've got to move the cast here and there.
100%.
Tell us a little bit about the logistical difficulties.
Well, I would say this. First and foremost, we shot this during COVID. All right, so we shot this during 2021. It was towards the end, I would say the end or middle of COVID.
Are all the characters going to be suspiciously far apart?
You know, behind the scenes, you know, they had their PCR test. But we got through it, and I'm really grateful how it happened.
And well, we haven't seen the movie yet, but it feels like a gift to us, so thank you, Elijah Long, and your whole team for that
Thank
gift.
you, man. Thank you for having me.